Hi again. You watched my last video. I did a review on my first briar pipe. Uh, so I plan on using that today right here. What we're going to use it with? Some Golden Days of Yore. Now, I've done a few bowls of this. By a few, I made 2 bowls of this out of a cob. I wasn't a fan of it. Started out good, but about halfway through, it just started tasting ashy and kind of made my stomach turn. So I imagine if you took an ashtray and you mixed it with a bunch of water and drank it, it's kind of what it tastes like about halfway through. I'm not hoping, but I'm hoping it was just the cob and that's why it did that. Like, maybe there's something going on with that cob. So, hopefully it tastes better and there's a briar pipe. If you haven't watched it, it's my last one, short video. So, I've had it sitting out for a little bit now. I'm going to go ahead and pack her on up. So. Yeah, I've been watching a few different people on the old YouTube trying to get better at this, get some ideas. I've been watching Red Coat, a little bit of Red Coat Returns. He does fantastic, and then of course Mark Woods with Seth and Scott. They do an amazing job, and they're doing the tobacco advent right now, so that's fun. It's good seeing different kinds of tobacco, even though we don't get a whole lot of reviews from them. So, go on, fire her up. What do you like to use the light with? You a mattress kind of person? You like Zippos? Bix? I know some people like that hemp wick. No. It's not bad. It starts out good. I get some darker fruit. Some of like the figs. I get like a fig Newton really off it. Kind of weird. You get the figginess, but there's also some breadiness to it. Definitely sweet. Get a little bit of spice. You get that. You get the spice. You get the cinnamon. Really on the smell, the aroma of it, the room note. No, I'm definitely not gonna do this because I should have done the 10 note first, huh? Ribbon cut. Dry. Like it's so. It starts out so dry. Like it's already. You don't need to let it dry a lot. Like you can almost pack it right out of the tin. You get a little bit of that rum on there. Mm. Sweet, sweet rum. A little bit of spice. And then another question, like I've been watching matches, and I know he has his Friday. Well, he had his Friday Savinelli. Do you? Do people? A lot of people name their pipes. See, mine. I got mine from RNA Treasures, so I'm not exactly sure who the maker was of this. So I can't call it a Savinelli or a Peterson or a Dagner or anything like that. But I mean, it's got this scar, like it's got this gash in the side of it right here. So I'm just gonna take the call on this scar. It's definitely tasting better out of the briar than the cob. Thinking this may be a briar smoke for me from now on. I am also going to let it age a bit, come back to it later, let it sit in a jar. See if that helps out with it a little bit. Like I've seen mixed views. There's a lot of people that aren't sure how they feel about it. And I want to like it. I really do. So far, I'm liking it out of this briar. But also, I'm looking for tips. The proper way to really break this in. I only did about 3/4 of a bowl fill because I've seen that at a lot of places. Tell you not to fill it up all the way at the first time. It's an unfinished pipe. I don't plan on finishing it. I just want the oils from the smokes and everything to see what it does with that. If there's any tips for smoking this also, I'd like to know because, I mean, so it's doing so good in this briar already. And then, lately I've been reading, last time I did Skipping Christmas, but I've been reading A Christmas Story. And this is a breakdown of all the essays, I guess what you call them, or the essays, the autobiography of Gene Shepherd, all the little articles and essays he did in Playboy magazine, and then he had 2 books that came out. But it breaks down and it gives each story of what they based the Christmas Story off of, the truth behind it. You know, get the Red Ryder story. You get the infamous story of the pin decoder. How the old man really one, the leg lamp, and then what's that's based off of, which is actually a soda company from back in the day called Knee High, which I think you could still find the orange soda and maybe even the grape at some places. I've tried to find it. I'm going to try to find it again and order it offline. You get the story of the infamous scene where the dogs eat the turkey. Well, that's actually doesn't happen at Christmas time. It happens at Easter, and it's a ham, not actually a turkey, which was interesting. But this is a very good. If you like Christmas Story, I mean, who doesn't? Come on, this is a good read. You really get the backstory. It's such a good, and then just from the time period takes you back to a more classic time. It's very fitting. Smoking golden days of yore, reading this, and a good briar pipe. So I highly recommend Christmas Story. But I think that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'll be back eventually. With what? I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking about doing a series on Cadre blend, Cadre or OTC blends over the counter. So, because I'm still very new to the pipe world. I mean, I've been smoking for over 4 years, but I've only stuck to over the counter what I can get at my local tobacco store, which isn't a real fancy place. So do a breakdown, hopefully help some new pipe smokers like myself to get into it. Again, I suggest RNA Treasures. I'll put them down in the bottom. This only cost me $3 because they do amazing sales, and lately they've been doing awesome sales with Black Friday and everything. But even when they don't do it, their pipes are amazingly priced. Good basket pipes. So, alright. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy.